Hello and welcome to the 5-Minute Sound Designer, where I'll show you a cool new sound design tip, technique, or concept in about 5 minutes. My name is Akash Thakkar, and today I want to share with you one of my favorite ways of making some monster sound effects. Now, there are many ways to go about this, and this is one of the techniques I used in the game Hyperlight Drifter to create some of the weird, otherworldly monster effects. So this is more of a sci-fi, anime-inspired, crazy monster effect, not necessarily a zombie or anything like that. So, to start off, I'll play you just this raw, unedited sound file of me making a silly sound. So there it is. That's me sounding like some strangled bird or something like that. And what I'm going to show you is one of my favorite ways to make it sound otherworldly, sci-fi, and kind of nightmarish. So, first thing I want to share with you is reverb. That's often the first thing that I do on otherworldly effects is I throw some reverb on. It's kind of the fairy dust of the sound design world, which is what I love to say. And what I use is the Audio Damage EOS, however you say it, plugin. You can use any reverb, doesn't matter. I just like the sound of this one an awful lot. The mix is turned up quite a bit, so we have a long tail on it. Also, Logic's clip distortion is what's up next. So what this does essentially is make it sound almost as if it's clipping. It has this really kind of distorted, crunchy character to it. And lastly is the Waves Sound Shifter plugin. So Sound Shifter is just pitch shifting. You can pitch shift up, you can pitch shift down, whatever you want to do. And you can find pitch shifting plugins in basically any DAW for free. I like Waves a lot, but if you don't want to pay for one, your DAW very likely comes with one completely for free. So I'll turn these last two off so you can hear the sound just with the reverb, and then I'll turn each one on individually and show you one more thing that I like to do as a finishing touch. So that's the sound with reverb on it. So just reverb, some really small room reverb. Next is the clip distortion. And one of my favorite things that clip distortion does is that on that tail, on that fade out, you can kind of hear these weird otherworldly artifacts going on. So I'll play that again for you. Really cool. I really like that effect. So that's why I throw the clip distortion on there. And what I'm doing is having a 50% mix so we can hear half of the original and half of the edited version. And I just played around with the parameters, cranked up the drive like crazy to give it that overall super weird distorted effect. And lastly, the pitch shifter, which is me just pitch shifting up just a little bit, 2 semitones and 52 cents according to this. I just did it by ear to see what sounded good. And that's what it sounds like with pitch shifting. Now, the last thing I like to do is time stretching. So in Logic, that's called flex time, and you can do this in most any other DAW out there. And what I like to use is Logic's flex time tempophone effect. And I just stretch the sound out a little bit. And that introduces some really weird, interesting artifacts. So you can hear that kind of strange, grainy sound that gets made as you stretch this out more and more. I especially like the tail on this one, so I would use this for some sort of horror thing or something that's meant to sound really dark and kind of disturbing. So this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any requests, questions, or anything like that, feel free to comment below. And of course, I will plug this until the day I die. Watch my TED Talk. I did a TED Talk on video game music. So please click the link below or the one in the video here so that you can watch that and see me kind of share Mega Man music to an audience of thousands of people. Also, if you found this helpful, feel free to sign up for my newsletter where I share weekly advice, tips, techniques, tricks on those who want to have a career in game audio. So if you want to have a career in video game audio, feel free to sign up. I give out weekly tips on sound design or just career businessy stuff. Sign up there And I hope to talk to you again soon. Thanks so much.